Hello everyone, in this video we will be checking Burnout Revenge on Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. This is absolutely amazing device. I have received it today and I must say I'm quite impressed with the quality and the speed of the PlayStation 2 games. This is really absolutely amazing console. Okay, so let's take a look at Burnout Revenge. Of course, I have to set it up. It was quite easy, even if I am not an average everyday Android user. I set it up in like 30 minutes without a problem. There are a lot of tutorials on YouTube how you can set it up, so they are really recommended. Of course, we must have ROMs and other files. This is quite easy. You can find all of this information in the internet. And as you can see, I have a widescreen fix. This is actually in the emulator. We can turn on this option, but unfortunately, it does not work in every game. So probably some have to be patched. Still, I have to figure it out how to make some adjustments to those games. But in general, it is quite easy. There are a lot of information in internet, so we can find it. Okay, so let's take a look at some games here, at some stages. As you can see, I have played a bit. Maybe let's check the first one because it is quite interesting. We'll be using default car. Why is it interesting? Because when we use Retroid Pocket 4, many times we have to adjust some settings for particular game. So for example, with Burnout Revenge, the best options are in graphics, and we must be sure that we have vulkan selected. So instead of 30 FPS or even lower with OpenGL, we will have something like 55-60 FPS. So the game will be very smooth. We also can use setting underclocking like 130% or even more. We can test all of those options. Okay, so let's take a look how it will play out. Okay, and let's start. The screen is actually quite beautiful, I must say. From what I read, this is iPhone screen, but it works really well, I must say. And this is a traffic attack, so we must push the cars, hit them and get all of the points. And as you can see, the frame rate is quite good. It's something like 50 to 60 FPS. And the game looks absolutely amazing on the screen. Of course, this is PlayStation 2. Not all games will look very good. For example, I have tested Need for Speed Most Wanted, and for some games textures are very blurry. Of course, on the CRT, like 20 years ago, it wasn't a problem, but still, from what I saw, there are some patches on the internet that can be applied to make textures with much higher quality. And of course, still I have to figure it out. I haven't tested it yet. I was using PCSX2 on PC like maybe 15 years ago, and I remember it was very slow, but it was the beginning of the development of this emulator. So it wasn't as optimized, and also the hardware wasn't good enough for the time. But today, of course, it is very fast, and actually it is very impressive that PlayStation 2 games can run very well on such devices. And the quality of the screen, the colors and so on are really nice. Of course, this is not AMOLED for sure, but still, it looks really great. And as you can see, Graphic is very fast, game is very responsive, almost all the time, almost 60 FPS, a very solid frame rate. It is a very good game, so I really recommend to play all of those old retro games because they are mostly much better and much more interesting than most of today games. Okay. I have also many other games on 1 terabyte SanDisk card. So if you plan to buy Retroid Pocket 4, it is better to buy 1 terabyte card, I think, because you can fit like probably 400 games, PlayStation 2 games, of course. Also, you can find some pre-configured Retroid Pocket 4s on AliExpress, but you should think twice before you buy such a device because mostly it is much more expensive, like sometimes even like $200, which was quite ridiculous. Of course, there are games pre-installed, there are also a micro SD card, but you must remember that this card mostly is 512 gigabytes. So not only you are paying much more, you have less storage for games, and also the import taxes will be much higher because the price from China will be much higher. So you must take it into account. So for me, much better option was to order Retroid from the original company. And there is a website, Go Retroid. You can buy this console there. It's like $200. Of course, shipping with DHL it's like around $40. And of course, you should buy some cover for the Retroid, some pouch. It's like $10 probably. And so your console will be much safer during transport. So overall I paid something like $250, something like that. Okay, I think this is enough, so let's finish this game. It looks really nice, I must say. It's a great game. And of course I had to pay import duties, so it was something like around $55 in my country, in Europe. So this is a standard tax with the duty tax, with all of those additional payments from the carrier and so on. But of course, if I would have a game from AliExpress, from what I saw, the prices were like $350 or even $400 or $450, something like that, around $350-400. So it's absurd amount of money. So it is better to buy the console on your own and also buy SanDisk or any other micro SD 1 terabyte card. The card is like $90 or $100, so it is a much better solution. So with all of those costs, the final price with shipping, with taxes, with card was something like $350, $370, something like that. But remember, here is 1 terabyte SD card, right? And also I have to configure this device on my own. And the configuration is really simple. You can find a lot of information on YouTube. So even I am not that familiar with Android devices. I could set it up without a problem. So you shouldn't have a problem too. Okay, so maybe let's focus on the game. Here we have some race or a takedown challenge. Actually, I don't know. Okay. I must say, this game looks absolutely amazing on this screen. Really nice. It is very fast, very detailed, I must say. Even for the PlayStation 2, it was the peak of this generation. Whoa. Okay. Let's focus because I will lose it. Okay. So if I would have to choose between this console and Unburnic, that also I have on my channel, I would definitely go with this console. It is much better. The layout of the keys is much better. The keys are not underneath of the screen. They are on the sides. It is much better layout because hands are not tired very fast, like in this Game Boy-like layout. This layout on Unburnic is good for kids or teens, but not for medium or big hands. You can get tired very quickly with such a layout. Here I am using one native resolution of PS2. On some games you can even triple the resolution, but I think for the screen it is not that bad. Screen is not so big, it's like iPhone 6 screen, I think. Okay, it's finished. But I am fourth. No medal. Okay, so maybe let's try again. And let's focus on the game. Okay. There are so many PlayStation 2 games, good ones. So there are plenty to choose. So with this console you will enjoy a lot of fun with this device. Whoa. But as I said, some settings must be tested and adjusted, because for some games Vulkan is better, for other is OpenGL, but still most of them runs better on Vulkan. And also you must take into account that battery can drain quite quickly, so you must remember about that. But still, probably you will not play all day on this device. Oh, okay. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now we have a boost. I remember Burnout Revenge on Xbox 360. Of course it was in HD. The graphics was a little bit better, but still this looks really amazing actually. Okay, so now we can finish. Okay, how much is 28%? I started with like 35, something like that. The device is not too heavy, it's not that bad. It is quite pocketable. I think you could fit this in normal trousers. Of course, it is much wider than normal phone, but still it is much smaller than other devices like Odin 2. I don't have Odin 2, but I saw it on YouTube when people would compare these devices. But from what I saw, Odin 2 is a bit faster than Retroid. So for example, you don't have to use some settings like changing vulkan to OpenGL. Everything is running great on Odin, but of course Odin is much bigger, so you should take it into account and decide what do you prefer. I personally prefer portability, and I think I made a good choice with this device. And also Odin is $300, the base price, right? So when you put also the price of the SD card, like $100, it's like 400. So as you can see, and of course the price of the shipping, taxes, and so on. So probably it will be like 450 or maybe $500 to import this device. As you can see, the amount of details in this game is absolutely amazing. It's really crazy how much stuff they could fit in this game. It's really crazy. As you can see, there is a bug on the right corner. The sun is always showing up, even if I am crossing the buildings. It should not be shown in such case. I don't know if it's in original game or maybe this is a emulator problem, who knows. So maybe there are some small bugs, but most of the time I don't think it will be a big problem. Okay, where is the finish line? Yeah. Okay. How much I have? 26%. Okay. Okay, maybe let's switch off the music because they will shut down my channel. Okay, let's get back and resume. Okay. Actually, at this stage, I have like 40 FPS with all of those cars. So there are some slowdowns sometimes, or maybe I have some wrong settings. No, I have vulkan. Let's maybe try 180. Will it help? Oh, not much. Okay, let's move on. But still, it is not bad. Whoa, 47 is not a tragedy. Ah. Okay, maybe let's try again. Okay. Whoa, now there's some big slowdown for sure. Okay, so when there are much more cars, as you can see, other players, there can be quite a lot of slowdowns, but now when I'm first, this is not a big problem. And in this game you will mostly run as first player, so you mostly should avoid this problem. Oh, you. Okay. still after some time, like 1 hour, your hands can hurt. But it is not that bad like on unburning device, that's for sure. $23, okay. So like one race is 3%. Okay, first one. And second one. What? This is how it ends. Whoa! That's not how it should be. Whoa. Yep. Okay. But it's interesting that actually that race runs much better. Quite strange. And that area had some problems. And this is actually the same stage from it, I think. Or maybe not. No, this is a bit different layout. Yeah, this is... Wait. The game is very fast. Okay, one more. Whoa. Oh, this is eliminator, okay. So we must hurry. Wow. Whoa. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, this game is so fast. Yeah, probably I will. Oh, no, maybe. Okay. Second place. Oh no, I'm first. Great, nice. Even after so many years, this game is so good. Also, I have watched a lot of reviews for this device, and many people told that this fan here is quite loud. And actually, recent updates, from what I heard, fixed this error, and actually it works quite nice. It is not so loud. So they are working on the updates, and you can get them over the air, of course, with Wi-Fi. %, okay, not that bad. Okay, so this is crash. Okay. Whoa, what was that? Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. What the hell? I don't remember this on the Xbox. What I have to tap? Okay, maybe like that. Yeah. It could be better. That's for sure. Let's try again. Okay, faster. What I have to tap? Still? Shit. Okay, silver. Oh, this is nice stage. As you can see, the sun is always showing on the left corner. I think it's a bug. Yeah, and actually sometimes it's a problem to see the stage properly because of it. Yeah, like now, right? Stupid bug, but who cares? Yeah, the game is crazy fast. Whoa. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, many times it's even hard to see what is in front of you. Okay, maybe let's go like that. Okay. Okay, I think this is enough. This is absolutely amazing device. If you think about buying it and still wondering, don't hesitate. It is absolutely amazing. Skip an unburning console. The price for the value is absolutely amazing. And think about buying it directly from the manufacturer because it will be much cheaper. It is very easy to set it up. There are a lot of tutorials on internet, on YouTube, so you will not have any problems. And I really recommend it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.